What is up, everyone? This is Sword Kings and Zero's the return of the vacation event for Pewdiepie's Tube Simulator for the year 2026. What better way to start off the spring break than that we are in the month of March, or is it in April that we get spring break? I do not remember, but either way, we are in version 2.73.0, so if you have yet to have that update, be sure to download the update through Google Play or the Apple's App Store. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started, and let's see what we have for this event. It's going to be a cozy vacation. Now, of course, the music you're listening to, it should be Vacation. It's proper, right? Vacation event, and as well as vacation music. Now, let's go ahead and see that we have 13 days to enjoy this event, and we have 4 brand new item tracker rewards to get. So be sure to be playing the game every single day to collect your daily tokens for your quests, the Pogo minigame, the sponsor gifts, and as well as the Craniac minigame. And then for the mask awards, because I've already collected them all, it's just going to be a random premium item related to the item pack itself, and for those who have yet to get them, it's going to be a random mask award, which is different from person to person, so you're going to have to hope for the best to get the one that you want to get, and of course, once you collect them all, it's going to go back to a premium item. And then I believe we're going to have Gummy, the little floating fish type of pixeling when it comes to the pixeling, and I think we have another one. I do not remember. If we do, then we'll see it from there. But either way, let's go ahead and see what we got for our customizations. So we're going to have our mask awards. We have a straw hat, then you have a pineapple head, the sun, a snorkel, then you have some winter gear, because vacations could be happening in winter as well, floral headdress, pina colada, a little bit of ski wear or just winter wear. Then we have, or winter gear I should say. Either way, you have ice cream, you have a shark, then you also have an umbrella hat. Then you have a little bit of a tourist outfit right there with the big hat as well. Then you have a fruit basket of a headdress, I guess. What else can you say? It's just a fruit headdress. Then you have the captain's hat. Then you also have a lifeguard. Then you have a fin, a shark fin, or maybe a dolphin. Who knows? Then you have a seagull right there that's also animated. Then you have a bit of a sombrero that's also a nacho cheese type of deal here. A nacho sombrero. Either way, you have the dip and everything, so you can just eat the hat if you wish to. Let's go ahead and go with the seagull because it is also animated. Do I wear my glasses with this one? Yes, I do. So there you go. You can see the seagull just animated. Just look at the fluid animation right there. I love the fact that it's just so clean. Now, let's go ahead and move on from here. Then we'd go to our shirts. Do we have anything for the shirts? I don't remember. We don't have anything for that one, but the props? Nope, nothing for the props. I don't know what we have because I can't remember all the top of my head. I know we have a bit of wallpaper because this is one of the things you actually get from the item tracker rewards. So there you go, a little bit of a sunset, which is absolutely beautiful. Just look at that right there. Then we go ahead and see that we have a chair that it's a lawn chair or maybe a little bit of a fin, or is that a tail fin right there? But let's go ahead and go with the type of chair right here just to relax in. Then we're going to go ahead and go with the keyboard that has a bit of seashells. So Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. So there you go. Then with the monitor, we should have an aquarium, I think. Yes, we do. We have an aquarium or the sun. So this one right here, that's one of the brand new items that you're able to get. This is one was recently added last year. So we have a beautiful aquarium with this one that's also animated. And then for the desk, we have a little bit of a tiki type of luau type of theme here. Then we go ahead and see that we have a flooring, which nothing's really new other than just to fit with a theme. You could actually go with some sand with this one. Where's it at? What level is it at, actually? Maybe further down, is it not? Yep, it's going to be around level 17 if you wish to have a beachfront. Then let's go ahead and move on from here. We're going to go ahead and move on to the shop items. So let's go ahead and see what we got. So vacation items, we got pina colada. What a good drink to have right there for the beach. Then we have some luggage. You have to travel, of course, you have to get your luggage ready to go. Then we have some new items that was recently added. One of them was one of these birds. I do not remember what type of bird it is, but either way, it's nice. We also have more tubers with this one. We have swimwear tubers here, just ready to go for a pool party or at the beach. Then you got even more camping gear and luggage. Then you also have some surfboards so that you can go surfing, of course. Then we have a new item. This is one of the new recently added items, a flopping fish out of water. Then you also have another new item. Looks like it's a cardinal, a red one at that here. And then moving on here, that we also have a raft. Look at that, a little bit of, well, it could be a raft. Well, what other words I could actually think about this one? It's just something that you can either lie down on onto the beachfront, or you could just float onto it. I don't think it's a floaty, but either way, we have the item tracker rewards. That one of the things for the vacation event is that we have a lot of items here, like a little bit of sand tiles here too. And you also have a little bit of an actual pool party going on here, and one that hasn't been cleaned. Then you also have a little bit of a bucket of sand. Look at that, with a little bit of a pail there too. Pail, shovel, there you go. Then you have a scuba tuber here. Look at that, just ready to go, just going underwater or snorkeling. Then paragliding tuber here too. Then you also have a bit of another tuber just for a concession stand. That's what it is. So there you go. Then you have a bit of a good old beach towel with this one. And then you have a volleyball and frisbee and some sandals there too to complement that. Then you have a bit of selfie tubers just going on a vacation, just influencing everybody there. Then hiking tuber, there you go, or rock climbing. Then, well, not really rock climbing at that point, it should be hiking. But either way, we got a ball pit. Look at that, fun ball pit for everybody. Then you have a bit of a sunbathing tuber, or maybe just one that's just floating down the river or ocean at this point. Then you have an underwater tuber, just one that's just scuba diving underneath. But if you put it on top of sand, it just looks like he's crawling on sand. Then you have a little bit of a cute little thing here. What is this called? I do not remember, but it's kind of one of those types of things that you just put onto an actual, well, at this point you can actually put on a desk or a vehicle. So there you go. Then we have a little bit of a buoy, so there you go. It's just one that has different colors to choose from. I like the design of that one. Then you have a tidal wave, so perfect for an actual surfing type of montage or just an actual design there. Either way, let me see here. Is there any other designs? Yep, there's two different ones to look at. Then you also have a bit of more luggage, one with stickers and just things like that, just to commemorate every little bit of a visit. Then you have a bit of camping tubers right here. There's a tent. Then you have a tuber right there just peeking out. Then you also have a seal of approval. Isn't that adorable? Then you have another type of floating here. Floating, I don't know. Just look at that. Different colors. Then a little bit of a volleyball net. I'm just going to say badminton, but even then, there you go. Just two different things to look at here. Then we have camping tubers right there sitting on a log. Then you could actually have it be surrounded by a bit of a fireplace. Or, well, just a fire pit, that's what I should say. But here's a toucan, so there you go. And then we have a motorcycle. What a fun way to enjoy your vacation than to just ride on a motorcycle. Then a pineapple. There you go, different pineapples to look at. Oh, a small one at that too. But either way, we have a bit of a queue going on here. What are they in line for? Who knows? Then we have a bit of a day at the spa tuber at this point, or just one that's getting out of the shower. Then we have a sign. Look at that, it is a shark zone, so you gotta be careful. Then you also have fireflies. I love the fact that we have fireflies here. It's just, it helps with the ambience for a little bit of a camping scene. Then we have swimming tubers as well. Then you also have the rock climbing tuber. This is the one I was thinking of right here, so there you go. And I did max out on all the Craniac items available for the actual event here, so we're gonna have to take a look at that in our inventory. So let's go ahead and see what they have, or at least what they look like. So let me go ahead and navigate through this once more, and then scrolling further down, let's see, where are we at? It's just a lot of items that I've already maxed out here. I just gotta do that for all the events there too. But we have a bit of a parasol, so there you go. And then we have a bit of another floaty, a flamingo floating. And then we have a picnic table. Look at that. And then you also have another sunbathing tuber that got sunburned. This is why you gotta wear your sunscreen. If you want to get a tan, just look at this one right here. Then you have another picnic type of setting here too, with a blanket and some food. Then you also have a bit of a cutout. Look at that, there's Edgar and Maya right there. Then you also have a van. Well, not a van. Well, you get it. You guys get it. It's a vehicle with some camping gear on top. Then, or luggage. Then a fisherman tuber right here. Got a fish. Then you have a bucket of fish or just a regular bucket. Then you also, well, I accidentally placed that down. Either way, that we have a bit of some good food right here. Look at that. Looks delicious. Then you have a map. There you go. Just where you want to go. There's your destination. You figure it out from there. Then we also have the great outdoors right here and there. Look at that beautiful view. And then you also have a dolphin. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Then you also have a bit of snowboarding tubers and skiing tubers as well. So there you go, just going down the slopes. Then you also have a bit of a gondola tuber. So there you go, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Then you also have another tuber right here. This one just reminds me of Lilo and Stitch, the one that always holds ice cream and then just falls over. So there you have that. Then you have a little bit of a hot spring. What a good way to relax. Then you also have a barbecue. Look at that, you're already cooking up some good food with this one. Look at that selection. And then we have an RV, just a simple one at that, or a mobile home. I always get these two confused. It's not a Winnebago, is it? Either way, just a trailer. There, that's the word I was thinking of. Now, on a side note, for the life of me, I believe this is one of the items that they gave out, and since then we haven't gotten any more of this, but even then it's still marked as a vacation item, so might as well count that right there. I say that because there's no other level 20 item here to be bought from the shop, so for whatever reason we actually got that item and then it just never appeared again. Let's go ahead and take a look at the pixing real quick. So we could go to the eggs with eyes, and then we're gonna scroll all the way down to the golden category with gummy. There you have that. It's gonna be, I do not know my alphabet, I am sorry. So there you go, there's gummy, gives you a view boost in the animal category. So it's just a floating little fish. So there you go. If you get enough of them, you can have a school of fish. They will move on their own. But either way, let's go ahead and see what we have for something else. That we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the item pack for the event. It's gonna be the vacation pack. So from here, that it contains 6 exclusive items that they don't give XP, but as you're on vacation, why not get yourself a little gift? So let's go ahead and take a look at that for 350 bucks. So we're gonna go to our back art to our inventory. Then we're gonna go to the, well, of course, the summer event or vacation event. We have a little bit of a sailboat, a simple one at that. Then you also have a little bit of a tiki stand right here too, so there you go. Then a bit of a hammock. Well, first we have a surfer, but here's a hammock right here so you can sleep in there. Then we have the lounge chair, a simple one at that. Then you also have the surfing tuber, as I mentioned earlier. Then you also have a bit of a photographer, a tourist, just taking pictures of everything. Just got to get all those memories right here. And last but not least, we're going to go ahead and take a look at Edgar and Maya when it comes to the event itself. So let's go ahead and get some more pina coladas real quick. So let's go ahead and get just 3 because you got to get everything in a pack of 3. So here's a bit of Puggle. And then in the background, we see a little bit of Maya and Edgar wearing their little bit of their vacation outfits. So we have Maya in a skirt, a hula skirt at that. And then we have Edgar wearing the sunglasses and the shirt. Isn't that just plain adorable? But there we have it. Here's the summer event or vacation event, however you want to call it, is that there's just a lot more items to collect that you could just use to make your rooms just as cozy as possible. Just relax and just not worry about the troubles in the world right now. But the vacation event will be here for the next 13 days, so be sure to be online and just get your tokens to get more event items and as well as just to get everything that you could collect for the time being. So let me know in the comment section below what you think about the vacation event. Do you like it? Do you not like it? So what we got here is that we just have more vacation type of themes here. So get to the top 100s to get yourself that special vacations trophy too. But until then, this will be the end of this video. So if you enjoyed this video, found this video to be entertaining as well as helpful, be sure to give this video here a like to help support the channel and the videos here on YouTube. If you're brand new to the channel and want to see more videos, content, and live streams in the future, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification, turn on to all notifications to not miss out on future content, and last but not least, feel free to leave down your Pewdiepie's 2% usernames as well as the network in the comment section below. Have more friends, have more followers, have more gifts, have more people to the network, have more fun playing the game every single day, as we continue to update this game every month. But until next time, I've been SorKings90. Have a great day everyone, stay safe out there, and as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream. I won't forget your last betray. I'll never forget.